The Bugatti Chiron Profilée is an automotive solitaire, a one-of-a-kind member of the Chiron lineup, envisioned as a less radical interpretation of the Pur Sport. It is unique in character, in design, and in its details. With the reveal of the Chiron Pur Sport in 2020, the world was shown the most extreme personality of the Chiron family yet. With a 6-foot wide fixed rear wing, shorter gear ratios, advanced magnesium wheels, and a raft of other innovations. The Pur Sport was designed for corners. It would sell out quickly, but some customers had asked if a Chiron model could be made that would integrate aspects of its character while maintaining the timeless elegance of models like the Chiron or the Chiron Sport. It was here that the Chiron Profilée was born. Christopher Picon, president of Bugatti Automobiles, said, taking customers' wishes to explore a less radical version of the Pur Sport, we started with the design and development of the Chiron Profilée in autumn 2020. By the time we saw the pre-series vehicle coming out of production, all Chiron slots limited to just 500 were assigned. But we knew that what we had created was too beautiful to be hidden away. It is, in every sense, a unique piece of Bugatti history and a true collector's item. We wanted to give a fair chance to any devotee of the Bugatti brand to acquire this unique car. So we decided to partner with Sotheby's to auction it. It's rare for manufacturers to spend the time to bring a car to full production specification when they know only one can ever be produced. But the Profilée has been fully developed, tested, and has passed each of the high-quality standards that Bugatti applies to all of its cars, allowing it to acquire a single type of approval for Europe. The Profilée is a bespoke design featuring a sweeping fixed tail at the rear, which carries out two crucial functions. Firstly, the wing ensures stability and control right up to the Profilée's 380 km/h top speed by increasing downforce over the rear axle, and secondly, it uses negative pressure to suck hot air out of the engine compartment via two interior tunnels in the high-temperature carbon wing. Air flows both over the top of the wing to generate downforce, but also under the wing to draw air from the engine compartment. Frank Hill, Deputy Design Director of Bugatti Automobiles, said, with the wishes of the customer in mind, we incorporated an elegant, fixed, sweeping tail that is both aerodynamically and thermodynamically optimized for the incomparable performance available to the Chiron Profilée's owner, while keeping the graceful and timeless shape of the original Chiron. The name Profilée takes inspiration from one of Jean Bugatti's first creations, the Type 46, which also carried the elegant flick in the tail. At the front of this unique hyper-sports car, the Profilée was given wider air inlets and an enlarged Bugatti horseshoe grille to help funnel more cooling air into the radiators. A revised front splitter works in tandem with a sculptured underbody to further increase downforce and maximize airflow. As with any Bugatti, the mastery of airflow for both cooling, drag reduction, and downforce is fundamental in delivering the extraordinary performance that has become a hallmark of modern Bugatti cars. In character, the Profilée maintains much of the purity of the Pur Sport, designed for lateral grip and ultimate acceleration. It is powered by the same 1500 horsepower development of the Bugatti W16 engine, with 15% shorter transmission ratios than the Chiron Sport. The Profilée accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in 2.3 seconds and up to 200 km/h in 5.5 seconds. It has a top speed of 380 km/h compared to the Chiron Pur Sport's 350 km/h. Chassis tuning includes a change in the camber angles of the wheels on the front and rear axles, and harder springs with a front-heavy balance. The springs are 10% stiffer compared to the Chiron Sport, and the rear axle carries 50% more negative camber, offering improved grip in bends without forfeiting any driving comfort. It is a blend of the best characteristics of the Pur Sport with a beautiful, elegant design. The Profilée is presented in a primary colour of Argent Atlantic, exclusively developed for this car. No other Chiron model has been configured in this shade. The lower part of the car is finished in exposed carbon fibre, tinted in the existing Bugatti colour Blue Royale Carbon. The wheels are, again, unique, especially designed, manufactured, and tested for the Profilée, and finished in a shade of Le Patron, created to match the carbon tint of the lower half of the body. Polished aluminium elements reflect the famous shape of the Bugatti horseshoe grille. The interior of the Profilée is familiar to Chiron owners, finished by hand at Bugatti's Atelier in Molsheim, designed around authentic and high-quality materials such as leather, carbon, or solid aluminium. Each component is worked and refined by hand for hours. The design itself follows a philosophy of defined minimalism, reducing each component to its simplest and most beautiful form. However, the Profilée becomes the first Chiron fitted with a woven leather finish in the interior, applied to the dashboard, door panels, and center console. In total, more than 2,500 meters of leather strips are used to create the complex and beautiful finish. The Profilée is equipped with comfort seats, finished in Gris Raphael and deep blue leather, featuring the quilting pattern Air Parade. A black anodized frame inlay in the center console features a Profilée signature, one final unique touch applied to this special creation. The Bugatti Chiron Profilée was auctioned by Sotheby's on the 1st of February, with a percentage of the proceedings going to benefit charitable causes. Created in direct response to customer demand for something more radical than the Chiron Sport, but less extreme than Chiron Pur Sport, without sacrificing performance and comfort, the Chiron Profilée is a unique car in every sense. With the production of the Chiron completely sold out during the Profilé's development, it could not be introduced as a full production model, but rather than hide away this pre-series car, Bugatti has decided to bring this one single example to road-going reality. The car recently arrived at Paris's famous Carousel du Louvre, where it will be auctioned by Sotheby's lot 177 of 200. And when the auctioneer's hammer comes down on this particularly special lot, it will mark a significant moment in time. The new owner of the Profilée will not only capture a one-of-a-kind piece of Bugatti history, but also the very last new Bugatti with a W16 engine available for sale directly from the Atelier in Molsheim. The Profilée is absolutely unique. Only one exists. There will never be another. It features a rich, handcrafted interior with woven leather as well as bespoke aerodynamic developments, including the only sweeping fixed tail in Bugatti's modern history, and wheels developed specifically for this model, befitting the Profilé's status as an automotive solitaire. Bugatti's designers created a very specific paint color exclusively for this car, Argent Atlantic, to complement this exquisite finish. A Blue Royale carbon tint was applied to the exposed carbon fiber of the car's lower section as a homage to Bugatti's distinctive duotone pattern. Other details, which can only be found on the Profilée, include a tailor-made wheel design inspired by the Bugatti's famous horseshoe grille. 380 km/h machine powered by Bugatti's incomparable 8-litre quad-turbo W16 possesses the same ferocious acceleration as the Pur Sport, capable of reaching 100 km/h from rest in just 2.3 seconds. Due to the new aerodynamic design, its top speed is 30 km/h higher than the Pur Sport's. Christopher Picon, president of Bugatti Automobiles, said, "Unprecedented demand for the Chiron models meant that despite all the developments and tests we had already done, we could not bring the Profilées to production. But how could we not finish such a beautiful design and engineered car? Offering it for sale at auction through Sotheby's will give our customers, but also Bugatti devotees around the world, a fair chance of acquiring and enjoying this truly historic car. A Bugatti like no other. Profilée has caught the attention of collectors and enthusiasts world over. The Bugatti Chiron Profilée, a one-of-a-kind piece of Bugatti history, and the last W16 powered car available from the Atelier, has sold for an incredible price, €9,792,500. This sale at the Sotheby's auction, which took place in Paris on February 1st, 2023, makes the Chiron Profilée the most valuable new car ever sold at auction. With production of the Chiron models, the W16 Mistral and the Bolide completely sold out. With such an important piece of Bugatti history at stake, Bidding was fierce, both in the room and on the phones. Hendrik Malinsky, managing director of Bugatti Automobile, said, "With just one Chiron Profilée ever set to exist, it is important for us to offer the opportunity to acquire this piece of history to as many people as possible. And we were excited with the enthusiasm of the global automotive community for this special car." Bidders clearly recognized the importance and value of the Chiron Profilée. The new owner of the Chiron Profilée has seized the opportunity to add this automotive solitaire to their collection. The name Profilée draws inspiration from one of Jean Bugatti's first creations, a specific Type 46 known as the Profilée, with a sleeker silhouette and an elegant sweeping tail. Just as that car remains an important part of Bugatti history, the Chiron Profilée has now written in its own chapter. Like the Chiron Pur Sport, the Chiron Profilée uses the powerful 1500 horsepower development of the quad-turbo 8-litre, but the automotive solitaire is absolutely unique in its design and its details. The sweeping fixed rear wing directly integrated into the body of the car both provide stability at high speeds and crucial cooling for the W16 engine. The Profilée is also the first Chiron sold fitted with a woven leather finish in the interior and exterior color named Argent Atlantic. Is absolutely unique and has never and will never be applied on any other Chiron model. The horseshoe-style wheels, inspired by the Chiron's famous horseshoe grille, are designed and engineered only for this specific car and represent other details which can only be found on the Profilée.